Yeah, I'm going to start this way. Just the way we have a new sporting director who scouted the new players who have. I think he should in earnest start for let him start scouting for another manager, maybe joining club, because literally we have a manager here who is a coward, who doesn't know what to do, who always get his selection wrong. Okay, the moment I saw that lineup, I knew exactly what's going to happen because it's not a rocket science. You can't bring in Marino in this kind of game. Marino, as a player, literally he does nothing. I can't remember anything he did, ever done in Arsenal apart from the goals he was able to score. Nothing. And you brought him here, Eze on the bench, Saka on the bench. And we are looking at a manager here who, in the other game against Liverpool, the same error he made in terms of selection. The EPL is too rigorous for Mikel Marino. He's a robber. You understand? That guy can play in the EPL. It is. I don't even know why we bought him. I don't know. That's it. I don't know because this guy, he has scored some very good goals. Saving us in games, and that's the only thing I have. That's the only memory I have about him. And now have a manager who now has the tools. He doesn't know how to use it. So I think it's high time we get a manager who is going to, take, every game by the scarf. That's the kind of manager I want. And not a manager who, when he's playing any game, he's always too clever for himself. Arteta always think that he has all the time in the world to experiment. He's been experimenting for the past almost 6 years now, if I'm not wrong. Yes, almost 6 years. And this season alone, he spent over 200 million pounds. And you are coming to a match against Man City, a rival. It's the team you beat 5-0 last season, and you are coming up with your weakest team. In that first half, the only player I saw in that game was Eze, Madueke what do you call it? This defense. Timber, Julian Timber. They're just the only people, just those are the only players I saw in the first half. Literally, there was nothing. We know Trossard is good, but Trossard is an impact player. So now I'm just imagining how Arteta, in his wisdom, thinks Mourinho can do what Odegaard does, or what Eze can do, or even what Nwaneri can do. It's just pure mental. I'm not sure this guy's even an agent in this club, because now he has spent 6 years learning with Arsenal, using Arsenal like an experiment. And that's the saddest part. Now it's high time for we to get a manager. A manager who is going to come in and, hit the ground running. Judging club is there. We can go get him. Yeah. He's there. We can go get him. I'm sick and tired of having Arteta as our manager. I'm telling you, because I was happy when he came in, and I'm not a pro Arteta, football person. But with what I'm seeing so far, he doesn't have what it takes to win. He doesn't have what it takes to win. Okay, now Eze came into that position, which also what happened. So what was he thinking when he left Mourinho in that from the beginning? You think, oh, Man City, they're gonna come to Emirates and bend over for you the way they did last season. You beat them 5-1. No, just for the saving grace. If not for Martinelli and Eze who later came in this game, we saw Guardiola doing the unusual. I have never seen Guardiola ever playing low block. But because he knows what that game means to him, he knows that in 5 games for him to lose 3 matches in 5 games is dangerous. Then he was able to get that first goal, and you know what? He sat on it. They were almost getting away from it, except for Providence to an extent through Eze and Martinelli that we were able to equalize. So the question is that why will the manager always think that, oh, there's always time? Arteta always think that he doesn't have the time luxury. He's not a Pep Guardiola. He's not a jogging club. He's not an slot. He's not a top manager, but he's in the top club, and he want to act and play like the way all this. Guardiola can play 10 matches and lose all, and you still get away with it because he's done his job. He's done well. He has a pedigree. What pedigree have you, Arteta? You got no pedigree. and you're trying to act like you are like a superman. You're not. That's what you're not. You're not a super manager. You're not. Honestly, watching this team play throughout that first half, I was completely livid. I lost it completely because I do know, I expect that Moreno should leave that field just by 25 minutes, the 25 minutes, he should be kicked out. But you left him to the end of the half. Arteta, there's never going to be a time for you. And I think maybe it's high time the board they really to make a decision because you can't have all these players. We have the tools, they will have depth, we have that, but look at what's happening. In football, it's about the big moment and big decisions. If you can't make big moments and you can't make big decisions, forget it. You can't do nothing. You had a team that played in the Champions League just a few days ago. You know, even we played on Tuesday and Man City play on Thursday. Like we had like 5 days of rest. They only have like just 3 days to rest, and they travel all the way to London to play us, and they almost got away the win because we have a manager who doesn't know what to do. Look at Pep Guardiola. He was desperate to. At a point, with some minutes ago, he was kissing one of his what do you call it, his backroom staff in the cheek because he knew what it is to have those 3 points. But somehow, I think he celebrated too early. He celebrated too early and see what happened, and he didn't see